Hi, it's me, PamVanEe, and I had a couple of requests as to how to make something, and they were kind of related, so I thought I would do that. One was how to use the envelope punch board. This one I have is by We Are Memory Keepers. And then somebody asked, like, how do you, in the middle of a signature, or how do you make that envelope kind of like flip so they're kind of the same. And I didn't have a journal ready, but I have these that are, a bin that I need to put together. So I thought I'm going to grab one of those and put together a book so I can show you how that envelope would be in the middle. These are cute little McNally Junior Elf books, so I have a few to work on. So this one is cute. I use the bed sheet, like a vintage bed sheet. And I've got my signatures ready. So I think the envelope size I will make for the middle. I have this kind of pretty 8x8. It's like gray. Thought it'd be cute for the elephant one. And this is 8x8. Piece of paper. So what you do is you're going to look to see what size paper you want, what's going to fit in your book. So you just measure, if you have a book, that's 6.5 by 4 1/4. You don't want anything bigger than that. So I'm thinking maybe if I have an 8x8 size paper. So I'm going to look. Here's your card size. Here's your paper size, and that's going to show your score line. Okay, so my paper is 8x8. So, and I know that's going to make a 3.5 by 6-inch card. And that's a good size. That'll fit in my journal. Now the score line says 3 1/8. Okay. So, and you would cut your paper to however. I'm going to use this 8 1/8 size because it's already cut. And so what did it say? My paper size is 8 1/8. I need to score it at 3 1/8. Boy, that's hard to see. 3 1/8? Yeah, 3 1/8. Okay, so you're going to put your paper in. And here's your lines here, and it said 3 1/8. It's clearly marked. You're going to put your paper edge to 3 1/8, and you're going to punch it. Also, without moving it, you'll take your little scoring tool and you will line it up to this little edge and go down the fold. All right, I did it once. Okay, so I've got that fold here. So you'll see that when you punched it, you have that. So that was 3 1/8. Then you're going to turn it, and you're going to line it up to your fold line that you had here to this little point. So that little point is going to go to wherever this fold line was here. The best you can, and then you're going to punch it and then score along that line. You're going to turn it, find that line here again that corresponds with your score line, and you're going to find your score line Whoops, I didn't punch it, did it? Okay. Now we're going to turn it again. Line it up to that score line. Punch and score. Okay, let's see how it looks. I think that'll work, and you can decide you want this way, do you want it that way. Kind of like that look. And then you can round the corner of your envelope here. Well, it's a little bit rounded. And then also, if you don't like the point of this, you can just turn it down to line up, you know, here and here. I don't know what that pounding noise is outside. You know what? That's a woodpecker, I bet. Yeah, that is what it is. I can hear them. It's crazy how they can do that. And then, so then you would, you know, turn that in. But since we're going to put this in our journal, we're not going to do that yet. So we will be sewing this in, leaving it open, and then once it's sewn in, we will close it up, and then you will open it up. But so then it will, like, you know, it will be flipping because it's sewn in. But let me see here. Okay, but I want it to open this way. So, you know, you want it to open this way. So you're going to open that up. And wow. It's amazing how those woodpeckers can do that without damaging them. You know, like their head is banging into the wood, you know, the tree. I did get it on video one time, and the wood chips were just flying. Okay. Well, that's good. I'll be sewing it in here. Got a little template. I already put my holes in. I should have waited to put my... Did I punch my holes in here? No, I didn't. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Okay, so now we will be putting our holes in. To sew in our journal. Now, when we sew it, this is a 3-hole signature. I already have my holes here. So you'll just be sewing this in. With your envelope in the middle. Like that. And then you want a thread on one side and one on the other of this. You'll tie it. And then we will take these clips off. And now I'm going to glue this little piece down. And also somebody was interested in how I do my corrugated spines, so I will do a video on that too. So now when we're going to glue this, now we glue the envelope. Like that. And then you have your little envelope that flips like a page, and it also opens up. I need to put a little more glue here. And it hides your strings because they're inside the envelope. So this is the starting of the cute little elephant. So yeah, I think I might. These are going to be 1 inch spine, or was it 1 or 1.5? I think it's 1 1/4 or 1. I'm not sure. But then I have all these that I'm going to sew in, because you know what? Most of the papers are already cut. I've got to get these done. What in the world? Look at them all. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But before I do, I will get things ready and show you how I do a corrugated spine. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Just got done showing you how to add the little envelope to the middle. And then I had a request to show how to do these corrugated spines. And I have so much to do right now. I'm like, I need to finish these projects up. But I had done a corrugated spine a while back, and this isn't finished, but I'll just show you, a little bit about how it is, kind of eclectic, and I really like eclectic. I like stuff like this. This is probably my favorite type of journal. And I've not seen this done with a corrugated cardboard spine, but, it could be out there. And how it is you sew the signatures into the grooves, so the signatures will fit into these little corrugated grooves. I didn't do every groove here. I think I did every 2. So there's like 2. Like that. And I just used a file folder. So that is, I need to finish that too. So I've got this whole stack to finish. These, and then I noticed that I have another one that I had started with the same corrugated in the middle, not finished, of course. And then I had started this one. So yeah, I got to get going, huh? So I got stuff to do. So I bought a roll of the corrugated cardboard. You could probably just take it from a box, but I don't know. It'd be kind of torn. I'm not sure. So I got a roll of it, and you can just Google corrugated cardboard. Mine just came in a big roll. And then you can cut it down to size. Let's see if I can show. I mean, it's a big roll. Like this. So, yeah, I would just look, maybe Amazon or whatever, however you want to get it. So, I just took a file folder, and I think I will strengthen it even more. I'll put on the back another file folder to strengthen it. And I just cut this to whatever size you want, to about 2. And I think I'll make it 2 by 8. And I haven't made one in a while, so this will be a good refreshing for me. And then here's the file folder. And I'll probably trim a little bit, chew off the edge. I'm just going to line this up to about the middle. Glue it on to the file folder. Hope you're having a good day. I can feel fall is in the air. Got my windows open down here. But it's really beautiful. Little breeze. We have had some rainstorms, wind. Yeah, you can just up north here in Michigan or whatever, north, you can just start to feel just feels like fall. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells like fall. And I do like fall. Okay. And I think I'll put this in the middle of the fold about. So, right about here. And I can trim this a little too. And then, see if I can remember how I did this. So then when you stitch in your signatures, you'll be stitching them in here. Okay, then you can just fold this up. Maybe you just use something here, score it a little bit. Score it here. Then you're going to get some fabric that you want to light enough so that you can push the fabric into these grooves. And I would leave enough off the edge too, because when you bring it in, the fabric will move. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll just use this Fabri-Tac, or whatever this is, 3-in-1. You want to get it into the grooves of the corrugated cardboard. And then also on the top of the cardboard too. Going to have to okay, that should be good. Oh. Okay, and then you'll trim this all up later. So I'm just going to put it here. And squish it down. Like so. And then you want to make sure it's, you know, dry before you work with it. So I will come back and then show you how I would sew them in. Okay, I'm just showing how I'm gluing the fabric down to the file folder. Take your fabric. You're gonna wanna smooth it out. Okay, and then of course you will be trimming around, but I'm going to wait because this isn't in my plans to make a journal with this right now. I got some other things to finish, but I would put another layer of file folder on here, and then when you sew your signatures in, you're going to have, of course it'd be trimmed, you're going to have these as a little guide to put in your signatures, like, you know, like you would sew in any other, you know, signature. So, and you could put a signature here, 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 and here, thinner ones, or you could, I mean, yeah, I'd probably sew a signature in. I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures, and then, you know, you just do, if you're doing a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or 4-hole or 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and you would just make your template and you would sew it in like you normally would. So then this would be your inside of your journal. I hope that makes sense, and hope you enjoyed the little tutorial. And I had a couple people ask about, or I had somebody ask about it and ask about how I made that envelope flip and how to, use the envelope board. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.